Hello and welcome to the Ballarat Breaks. So just at the city lookout with the mines. So if we just do and this is sort of the mines. Yeah, you can see all the sort of the activity that's kind of taken place, and you can see here it says 100. So yeah, it's exactly 100 years since since mining began in Mount Isa. So, you know, it's kind of history here. But I don't know, everything's kind of hit 100 years now in Australia. So, you know, you kind of have everything, everything within years of 100 years, because that's sort of, development. It was probably the start of about 1905, start of the Australian Open. That's typically when sort of, construction was underway. But yeah, not a bad sort of lookout. It's got a bit of a guide here. I don't know, just sort of tells you the I don't know, lead, zinc, copper. Yeah, they don't have gold, so if you're after gold, it seems to be big on lead actually. Something about lead is very good in Mount Isa. But there's also zinc and there's also copper. But I don't think there's any gold. So yeah, you have to go to Charters Towers, gold, or I guess Sovereign Hill Ballarat, Bendigo. I guess Bendigo would be gold. And yes, Baron did go down a Bendigo mine a number of years ago, and also where the Beaconsfield gold mine, where those miners were trapped, and it made kind of major coverage when they were trapped underground for, I don't know, about a week or something. That's gold, but that's now closed. They don't do any mining there anymore. It's been closed. Maybe it's just too dangerous. I don't know. I don't know. I think mining in general is just dangerous. Is it really necessary? Mining still goes on now. Is it really necessary? And now this is Coles. Yeah, so this is kind of the town here, and you can see Coles. Where is it? Oh, there's Coles. And that's kind of the town. So it's only a small town. But it's got its essentials. So just getting a bit of a panoramic. The Rodeo only runs, I think, for a week of the year here in August, I think. There's something about August where they have the Rodeo or at least this year, in Mount Isa. So that could be a good time to come. But yeah, I guess there'll be a lot of people. This is always the case now with festivals. It's just everyone comes into festivals. And incidentally, I went to the country Music Hall of Fame in Tamworth, and definitely worth going to Tamworth. Again, there is a country festival, but again, it's crowded. So yeah, and you can still see country music. In fact, Baron did see some country music in a historic pub in Tamworth, outside the festival, and also went to and that's when Baron went to the Country Music Hall of Fame, and also the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland. If you're traveling through the US or doing a loop from New York, Cleveland, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I should also mention the Axeman Hall of Fame in, where was it, Latrobe? Yeah, I think Latrobe in Tasmania. Again, we're seeing, and also Latrobe's we're seeing, and it's also the place to see a platypus. And Baron did see a platypus, although it was only sort of briefly. So it just sort of gets the panoramic. There's some complex here, Buchanan Park Events Complex. I don't know, could check it out. It seems to be sort of desolate anyway. It's a rather barren land, but that's typically what it is, sort of outback. Why is it sort of blurring? What's going on here? Hang on. Don't know. It was just kind of focusing. Yeah. So I was talking yesterday, but I don't think I had to delete the film. It didn't come out very well. But yeah, you typically go from, say, coast. So you land in Sydney or land in Perth, and then if you've gone along to the coast, and then you sort of go inland, you'll hit country, and at some point in country, you'll then hit outback, and that's quite interesting. And also how, the culture changes in terms of the towns, and certainly worth going into outback and even country for that matter, as well as along the coast, or typically seeing the cities in Australia. So yeah, there's a lot more to see in Sydney, in Australia, than just Sydney and Bondi Beach, and going to a Mozart concert in the Opera House. Okay, I think we'll leave it there. Just standing outside this water tank. Okay, and that was the Barren Breaks.